So Joe Biden today invited police officials from across the country to the White House to discuss surging crime in city after city. Most of them cities that are run by Democrats for decades, states run by Democrats for decades. But unfortunately, the Biden White House refuses to take any responsibility for their role in spewing the defund police agenda and their role in making communities less safe, less secure, more violent. For example, Washington, D.C. marked a grim milestone over this past weekend after it hit 100 homicides by July the 10th. That's the earliest the city has hit that number since, get this, 2003. Chicago, 11 killed, 35 wounded, violence over the weekend. In other words, a typical weekend in the Windy City. Do you know any of the names of any of the people that were shot and killed this weekend in Chicago? I doubt it. Why? Because the left in this country, as we have pointed out for years on this show, only seems to care about the lives of people killed when they can then use their death to politicize an issue. Is the real slogan for Democrats, Black Lives Matter, only when we can politicize it? You know, where's Mayor Lori Lightweight? This happens every weekend. Where's the accountability for these far-left failures? New York City this weekend, a 13-year-old, 19-year-old, they were killed, 7 others injured in 6 shootings over 14 hours across the city of New York. Unfortunately, rather than bluntly acknowledge the role that Democrats' anti-police defunding policies are causing and fueling this crime surge, Democratic nominee for mayor, well, his name is Eric Adams, the Democrat, praising Biden's commitment to, quote, redefine the ecosystem of public safety, whatever that means. Now, thankfully, there's an independent and a Republican named Curtis Sliwa who's running on refund the police and bring back the policies that worked under Rudy Giuliani. But take a look at the Democrat.
We can't continue to respond to symptoms. It's time to respond to the underlying causes of violence in our city. This president is making it clear he's going to redefine the ecosystem of public safety, and that includes identifying the role of police, schools, families, resources, employment. This is where we need to go as a country.
Well, first, let's be honest, this president makes nothing clear. One activist in the Bronx in New York says these communities need help and need to reduce the tension between officers and the community. She's pushing back against the defund agenda. Here to explain more is community activist Melody Jimenez is with us, along with Leo 2.0 Terrell. Mr. Jimenez, thank you so much for being with us. I was glad you said what you said. They cut $1 billion from the New York Police Department. We now are shattering last year's record in terms of violence and murders, injuries to cops and deaths, et cetera. Defund, dismantle, reimagine. I don't know. Why don't we go back to what brought the murder rate from nearly 3,000 down to 300, and that's stop and frisk and funding the police. What do you think?
I can definitely say I agree with what you just stated. I think it's important that we keep public safety #1 priority in New York City. The crime rate has spiked, and I think it's time for a mayor that is willing to ensure that NYPD is funded the correct way, where they're comfortable to come out and do their jobs, because their jobs are difficult. They come out every day and risk their lives. And I think it's something that people need to pay attention to when we speak on NYPD.
Are you under
Yes.
fire for the statements that you're making because you want to save lives and you want strong policing?
At this moment, Sean, I'm not under fire. I have a great connection with the community. I work with mothers that lose their kids that are affected by gun, gang, and street violence. So as of this moment, I have support of the mothers and local members of the community.
I'll take the support of moms. You know what? We all love our children, don't we? We want them to be... We want law and order and safety and security so every child in America can actually pursue happiness. Without it, you can't. Leo 2.0 Terrell, by the way, big news tonight. Larry Elder 1.0 apparently has announced he's running for governor. You going to be supporting our friend?
Hey, I will be providing as much support as I can. I'll be providing as much support as I can. with my current duties.
Okay, you can speak out on this show, Leo. There's no rules here, okay? You can say what's on your mind.
Yes.
Let's talk about this. Another weekend, more violence, and this is all noise to me, this reimagining stuff. Because Joe Biden said he would reallocate funds away from the police. We know that he didn't mention it all last summer when the riots were going on. We know that Kamala Harris, promoted a bail fund so rioters can get back out on the street and back to the activities of throwing ricks and rocks and bottles, et cetera, and starting fires and everything else we saw.
Let me be as clear as I can. That meeting in Washington, D.C. at the White House, that was a dog and pony show. Nothing was done there. Talking about gun control, gun rights, no. It is crime allowed by Democrats in Democratic cities. And sad news for New Yorkers. Eric Adams, he went to Washington, D.C. to kiss the ring of Joe Biden. I mean, until he criticized AOC, until he criticized the defunding of the police, until he articulated his position separate from the progressive left, he's just like de Blasio. So he's not going to change anything. He got excited going to the White House and kissing Joe Biden's ring. The problem is this. The issue about crime is going to be an issue for 2022, and the Democrats have lost that issue. And I really feel sorry for Ms. Jimenez because, honestly, she's not getting any support from the lawmakers in New York City.
All right, we're going to keep our eye on this. Why?
I'm optimistic, and I'm okay with that because sometimes you have to fight for change. And at this moment, the local politicians are very aware of how I feel, and they seem to scatter when I give statements, but they're understanding the importance of
Melody,
NYPD because I definitely go to different. Yes.
I hope you stay active, and I hope your voice is loud because lives need to be saved. This is our national treasure. These are our kids. This is our American family. Lives are lost every weekend. You can predict every weekend how many. Sad, it's pathetic, and it's preventable. Leo, Melody, thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.